I know I'm muted. I'm having my fan on. I have my fan on me. I have my fan on. I know you guys hate the sound of my fan. I know you hate the sound of my fan. Okay? I just had my fan on. I was enjoying cool air. I was like, ah, this feels so nice. Ah, cool air. So nice. So nice. How are you? How's it going? I think my camera moves, no? You're on vacation? You're on vacation? How come you're on vacation, Lucky? What holiday gives you a vacation? That's not fair. I'm not on vacation. How come you get to have a vacation? What is this? No, no. In Korea, the only vacation you get are holidays, the red days, or it depends on your job. Some jobs you can, but like usually you're gonna need to save your vacation because what if you ever get sick? You're gonna wish you had vacation for those times you were sick. No, oh yeah, definitely no sick days. There's no sick days. Yeah, that's definitely I could tell you no. That's very much some jobs will do it and some jobs will not. So you should think about that if you ever decide, I'm going to immigrate. Great, what did I do? I'm going to immigrate to Korea. You should think about that. I think I broke it. Wait, I think I broke it. I think I went too small. One moment. I was playing with something. Eh? Oh, I think I broke you guys. I think I broke chat. I think I broke it. I was playing with it. Oh no, okay, it's back. It's back. Oh, you just timed out. Okay, I thought I was like, oh gosh, I broke it. Oh gosh. But it was because no one was talking. Oh my god, I was worried. I was like, oh no. Did I break it? How do I fix it? Oh, I was so worried just now. You have no idea. I was like, ugh. Uh, who do I blame this on? Yeah, of course. Of course. What do you mean? There's no option. Of course I have to go to work. Why is the writing so... I guess 300 by 300. Why would I not go to work? Do you not want me to get a paycheck? Oh, why did the font size get bigger though? I don't understand that. The font size shouldn't have gotten bigger. Well, sometimes that must be a feeling you get, but then you have to go, oh, I gotta go to work and get out the bed. Korea. You just go, got time to mosey on out of here, this nice comfy bed. Even though I'm sick and feel like dying, gotta go. But the reason I'm in just chatting is because I was like, oh, I want to look at these Steam games everyone's bragging about. Like, even though I'm poor, even though I have no money, even though I shouldn't buy it, I still want to look at it. I still want to look at it. My lizard eyes, because I don't know why the eyes like stopped syncing. The blink stopped syncing up. I don't know why I did that. Wait, was this last year too? The last year they do this level of... This is weird. Like, there must be a lot of money not being made in the gaming industry at the moment. Because there's so much games that are on sale right now that I wouldn't expect to go on sale. Amsterdam? That sounds like a game that is not for me. I know Replay 199. I can think about it. Where's the... maybe I should turn off the auto blinking. Maybe that's what's causing it. Like, there's a setting that syncs it. And talked about the... Yeah. I saw they even opened the pre-order for it. I was like, oh my god, Steam is excited for this game. Steam is so excited for this game. I was like, yes. Yes. It's worth it. I am so excited for it. I see. Amsterdam. You like these type of games, I've noticed. I've noticed these are the type of games you normally play. Such a boy. Such a boy game. Where's my... Such a boy game. Hello, Raptora. Long time no see. Where have you been? Have you been, I can't think of what you could have been doing. Oh, playing Wilds. Okay. Everyone's going to Worlds right now. They're talking about going to Worlds. I'm like, you guys, This isn't a cult. This isn't a cult. I'm not putting in 1,000 hours total into one gaming franchise that's not Harvest Moon. I have standards. They did? What's the expansion? Is the expansion worth it? Is it like stories? Wait, I think I know what I did wrong. Flip. Incidents. Well, if it's not the expansion giving the magical girl one, I don't care. If I don't see a magical girl one, I don't care. Unless we get a new skin for the insect glaive in the hunting horn, I don't care. Ramthor disappeared on me. Ow! These liners hurt. The new locale looks cool. A floating island. Ooh. You know what they say about floating islands. Wait, we're not supposed to be going to islands, right, though? Because that's where they take the kids. This game's trying to capture people. I'm not falling for that trap. They're not getting me. I'm not going to fall for that. Not me. Nope. I'm never going to fall for that trap. Me? What am I doing? Well, right now I'm looking at Steam. Because you want bread. I had bread earlier. I made myself a bread sandwich. Wait, no, it's not a bread. It was a regular sandwich, but I used bread. Everyone's talking about, what? Is it that good? Is the DLC that good? Is it cute? If it's not cute, I don't care. I only care about cute stuff. You guys know this. Oh my god, my model, why is the eyes doing that? What the heck? What the heck? Let me see. Boom. The map looks good. They didn't tell us much though. And the new character designs? There are new character designs? Oh, let me see this now. Now I am interested. If there can do stuff with my character and I can be shallow, I want to know. Let me go look at this. Let me look at this DLC. Bam, 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 bam. Let me look at this DLC. Gemma looks so good. You're just a Gemma fanboy. One of you is a fanboy of Gemma. One of you is like a fanboy of Alma, I remember. I think I broke my model. You like both? You say that now. But would you say that if you were in front of both of them? Like, I love girls, I love you equally. You're both my baby. Wow, Min. Let me see the DLC. Is it on Steam? The DLC is on Steam. Can I look at it on Steam or do I gotta look it up online? Okay. I just looked at the Digimon sale to make sure it's not a lower price than what I paid. Because I was going to be mad. It's not. I got a better deal. Ooh, Street Fighter looks pretty. What is this? Street Fighter Ingrid? Who's that character? They look pretty. I don't think I can play Street Fighter though. I'm so bad at fighting games. I'm a button mash. I'm a masher. I don't play Smash for a reason. Isekai Maiden? What? What is this? Never mind. Nope, 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 nope. Don't look that up. Do not look that up. Do not look up Isekai Maiden. Do not do it. The trailer, no. Do not click it. It tricked me. It tricked me. I saw pink hair and cuteness and I clicked it. Do not do it. Do not go on Steam and look that up. Oh my god. I didn't look at the second row of the tags. I just looked at the first row. I didn't even look at the second row. Oh, it got me. I'm very disappointed because it actually looked cute. That trailer, though. That intro trailer, as soon as you click the game. Let me see. Forza. Everyone's playing Forza right now, too. I've seen that. A lot of people are playing Forza. I don't know why. Like, why is Forza suddenly being played by everyone? I didn't know Forza was popular. Monster Hunter World Iceborne? Is that it? Iceborne? Is that the DLC? No. Stardust. I clicked that and I didn't like it. No? This game Fortune Mill has like a bootleg Odd Ones Out character on the cover. So I see the difference in what do you see? Because I took off the age limit because I was getting sick of like asking for my permission for myself. And the games that you see are not, some of them you're like, wow, okay. Didn't know Steam had this game. I'm getting a lot of male targeted games. I didn't realize how many there were on Steam. Ooh, which is Apocalyptic Journey. Ooh, that looks fun. Let me look at it. Which is Apocalyptic Journey. Okay, it's not on Steam. I understand. I just wanted to look at Steam games. Ah, but there's no English subs. Why did it show up for me? I thought my settings is no, it has to have English. That's odd. Maybe because I also got Korean as a setting. So it's showing me games that offer Korean. Let me see. No. When are they gonna show me? I gotta look it up online. Well, either way, I don't care about the DLC unless they're talking about the hunting horn. Or the second best weapon. The insect glaive. I don't want a demo. It has a demo? Really? Is it in English? Because when I saw it, it didn't have it. Monster Hunter Wilds Esserdescence. 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 Why did the trailer not have any English then? I clicked out of it because I thought it had no English because the trailer had zero English. So I just assumed it had zero English because the trailer didn't have English. Go eat food. Make sure it's not healthy, okay? You only eat junk food. Make sure it has a lot of sugar. The goal is a diabetic coma. Diabetic coma or bust. Let me see. What? Why did it... Maybe just the trailer I saw? What's that? What? Preference. Let me see. Preferences. Feature. Player. Features. Yes. Let me look. Ooh, Volcano Princess. Relatable. It's only $8? Do you have a demo? Well, probably not if you're only $8. Volcano. Oh, wait, I'm raising a kid. No, they're mine. I don't want to raise a kid. I'm not raising a kid. You cannot trust me to do that. I hate games where you're like female protagonist and it's like, here you go, a game to raise a child. No, thank you. That's not what I meant. Ever. What's this? Tavern Inn? I'm not touching that. Unpacking? I know this brand. I know this company. Toei Timo. They're the ones who do the Bikini Beach Volleyball anime girl game. I forgot that franchise name. You guys probably know it. I want to play the... Ooh, I could play Ultra Despair Girl Danganronpa. Oh, there's no demo. Darn it. Is it even good? I don't even know Danganronpa that well. Control Ultimate Edition. Assassin's Creed. South of Midnight. What's South of Midnight? What the freak is, what do you mean? Midnight, South of Midnight is 1 p.m. based on, no, if 12 is at the top, down is 6. So 6, no, wait, would it be noon? Noon is South of Midnight. If you're thinking about like a legit calendar, no? I'm strolling. I'm strolling. I'm looking at the list. Strolling, strolling, strolling. I'm strolling. So you guys been playing... How many games have you guys bought on the sale? Because I've noticed every time a game's on sale, you guys are buying a game. Every time a game is on sale, I've noticed you guys buying a game. So you can be honest with me. How much money have you guys lost? I won't judge. Oh, I'll download this demo. Spyro. Spyro me. I have beef with Spyro. I have beef with Spyro. Me and Spyro, we go way back. Further back than Ratchet and Clank. But we got beef. Me and Spyro, we got huge beef. We can't be in the same room together. So it all started with how he treated me when I was trying to play the game. I was trying to hunt stuff and he kept talking smack about me while I was hunting things. And I was like, you know what, Spyro? F you. I'm not taking this. Goodbye. All I wanted to do was collect the gems, and he was being so rude to me, like a little snot-nosed brat. He thinks he's so cool because he talks like he's Sonic the Hedgehog. Eh? There's a game called An Ottoman's Journey. Isn't that LuluO'Latte indie? There's a game with Cece. It's on the list of games on sale. It's called An Ottoman's Journey. Little Misfortune? Does it have a sequel? Because I played Little Misfortune before I did streaming. I know they were making a sequel, but I don't know if the sequel ever came out. Yeah, I played Little Misfortune before I ever did streaming. That's why I like to say I'm a little lady. Benjamin. Oh, Benji. I did like the plot twist, though. That was cool. Did you like it? Like, did you enjoy playing Little Misfortune? I like games like that. Like, it's a story, but also it didn't feel like you weren't doing nothing throughout the story. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. I mean, if I'll try it again and, closer to Halloween. Hopefully I'll forget more of the game details by then. But I played it recent enough that I still remember a good amount. And that'll be kind of boring. For me, at least. It'll be boring for me. I'm Shadow. I'm shallow like that. I also have Liar's Den, but I do want to play that on stream too, to show you guys how good I am at being a pro liar, and how good would be at gambling, and how you guys should trust me gambling. Because I feel like you guys don't realize I'm like so good. I'm like I have the best poker face. It's like this. How can you tell I'm lying? I'm not even talking. You can't tell. You can't tell. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. You can't tell. You can't tell. You're a liar. Liar, liar, plans for fire. Liar, liar, plans for fire. I gotta do something really quickly. Boop, boop, bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. I wonder if any DLC for Digimon's on sale. Because they got the game on sale, that means the DLC has to be on sale too. This is my bestie. You know her. You guys love her. That's my bestie. Whee! Bye-bye, bestie. That's how you cheat and get her off the screen. Oh, oh, she's coming back. She's coming back. There's the bestie. Oh, no, you can't cheat and get her off the screen. She's smart. Bestie, no. Bestie, why? I'm going to make myself taller. When is VTube Studio going to get on sale? That's what I need to get on sale is VTube Studio. I need to get VTube Studio to get on sale. So that way I can look like a real streamer. But there's so many things on sale right now. It's very odd, no? Am I the only one who think it's odd? Maybe. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. This way. Okay. Okay. That. Maybe earn some money for the summon sale. I mean, saving money or spending money, which is more fun to do? Let's think logically. What is more fun to do? Spending money or saving money? Oh my gosh, that's so hard to decide which is more fun. What is more fun? Saving money or spending money? Ugh. Difficult, difficult, difficult. What should I do? This is really like the good old days. Only ice is here. Just put a best friend. Doop, 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 doop. Throwback. What were we doing around Christmas? Did I buy a rise in Christmas time? I thought I had it before Christmas. Like I thought it started rise in autumn. Or like early winter. I'm pretty sure. Because like... No, I'm pretty sure I did. But I think I remember having conversations about it at my old apartment. That's why I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure I bought it early winter. Let me see. Steam will tell me. Steam will tell me. Oh, Monster Hunter Rise. Last played May 25th. Tell me when I got it though. Is it? They don't tell you when you got a game. They don't tell you when you earned, like when did you buy the game. They tell you how many hours and when you last played, but not when you got it. That's odd. That's very odd. It's odd. Very, very odd and confusing. I don't understand why they do that. How do you remember when people join? I'm not paying for any game. I'm not paying full price for any game. Really? What if Calviny lied? What if this is not Calviny? What if Calviny... Well, you could click on... I can't do that. Can I? Yeah, I can't do that. If I click on it, it just takes me to your profiles. I don't want to click through your profiles. That's lame. So basically, you could be like, I'm clicking. Oh, you think you have more seniority than me? Click. Well, look who is the master senior now. That's what I feel like you're going to end up doing. Like, no, 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 no. Yeah, Kitsune has more, has been here since the longest, I think. That's active now. Like, that's actively chats. Like, I think there's two other people. Yes. Yes, I think so. I think so. Them and Panda were like the first two that I talked to. And I think he was the first. And then Panda came. But I don't know if Panda still... Did Panda change their name or not? Because I think Panda disappeared. You came later a bit. And then there was the Monster Rise crowd. And people who came during the World era. And some people, I think recently, a few Scribble Scrabbles came because of Digimon. Yeah, in terms of watch time, I think Isis watched the longest. You didn't miss that much. Like, how many months? When did you join? Like, what month did you join? I don't think you were that far behind. July? Oh. And back then I was streaming daily too. Before I got burned out from trying daily. You missed the era of me getting yelled at not knowing how Bluetooth worked. I mean, I'm close to daily, but like, I remember when I started YouTube and stuff, people are like, oh, if you want to start streaming, it's best to do daily, stream daily. If you want to get a lot of people to watch you, you should be streaming daily. And that, like, I got so much burnout after. Ah! Let's get back up there. I got a bit of a burnout after a bit. Because, like, I have a 9 to 5 too. And, like, it was a lot. I don't struggle with my health. I can work a 9 to 5. I want to put that out there. I'm not fragile and sickly and broken. I can work a 9 to 5. You should get Chinese food. Always get Chinese food. If it's delivery, always Chinese. Don't get delivery Korean food. You should get what do I love that I can't get in Korea? You should get shrimp fried rice. You should get an egg roll. Definitely an egg roll. Oh my god, Korea does not have egg rolls. I miss a good egg roll. I hate Chinese food in Korea. I hate it. It's like a Korean version of Chinese food, plus it's more authentic Chinese food. And I'm like, I want the Americanized trash version. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I want the American trash version. It's so good. Like, even my friends who are part Chinese say they like the American version. Bibimbap, you get ripped off if you deliver it. I mean, I like bibimbap, but like, it varies in quality place to place, like how much of each topping they give you and how much vegetable. Because sometimes they try to cheap out and like try to be sneaky and give you more rice. Because vegetables cost more money. And like they're also being sneaky because now they're like, I don't want more rice. I want more veggies in my bibimbap. I want like a small amount of rice. If I wanted more rice, I'll just get a kimbap. I want a balance. I like it with not the most rice. 16 cups of rice? Was it all long? What type of rice? Jasmine, long grain, short grain? Please don't say microwave cup rice. Yellow rice, brown rice. What is it? What's it called? Multigrain rice? The one that has the black pieces in it? There's so many types of rice. You can't just say rice. You gotta say which version of it because there's so many rice. We had, while waiting for the barbecue to cook, we had 6 more when it arrived. Just regular. There is a difference when you chew them. Like how much does it break apart? And like, I don't like the short grain rice because it's more hearty. It feels more hearty compared to like, I think jasmine rice is less hearty feeling. But the small grain rice, it always feels so hearty. Like it feels like you're eating a legit meal. The multigrain rice is only good like if you want to try to make some extra vitamins come into your meal. And because you don't have enough vegetables. And you're like, I'll sneak a little 1% of vegetables. It's like eating bread, basically. If someone tells you, is there a difference between the different types of bread? Like if you got a sliced bread and someone's like, oh, I have wheat, pumpernickel, white bread, milk bread. It's like that. If someone tells you, what's the difference if I just make into a ham cheese sandwich? It's like you still taste the difference. Oh yeah, I like small grain for that. But like when it's like eating a meal, like if I need rice as like a part of the meal, I wouldn't use small grain. I feel like small grain is meant for like hand type food. Like if trying to make a snack or like an origiri or something. Or like the ball, the circle. I forgot the Korean name for it. I eat it though. I keep forgetting the name. I just call it a rice ball. But it's like a smaller version. It's like no outside seaweed. It's just the filling and it's rolled into a ball that's the size of like that's like size of what do I have of that size? It's like the size of your thumb touching your pointer finger. That circle size. It's like that size. And like all the fillings inside and it's like rolled. Calviny, are you on the Steam sale? Are you being pressured to buy stuff? I knew you were still looking through demos. Who the heck is Elliot? I don't want to play as Elliot. What is that? No way, I'm not playing as that loser. Hello, governor. You brought Monster Hunter World. You fell for it. You got trapped by them. I can't believe it. I'm looking at demos. Don't worry. I'm looking at demos, Ice. I'm looking at demos. I'm looking at demos. You got trapped in the buying world. They got you. They got you. The bullying work. I'm downloading demos now. Don't worry. We're looking at the Steam sale and talking about rice and how you ate 16 cups of rice. Which is very... what size were these rice? Like, how big were these rice cups? Because some people's definition of a cup of rice is not big. No, rice. The food. Bop. Rice. That's a lot of rice. What do you mean amateurs? That's a lot of rice. That's not amateur number. That's a huge number. Ice, I'm looking at demos. Don't worry. I'm looking at demos. Wow, why is Monster Hunter? That's Wilds. Why I almost said Wilds the tail, but it's Wilds. I'm playing Wilds. I don't. I need to stop showing me games I already own. Don't show me games I already own. It pisses me off. Hide things in my library. Let me think. Like, was it like a big cup of rice? Like a coffee mug size? I'm very curious about that. Because, like, I don't want sons. I'm looking at demos, don't worry. No. I'll delete you, Calviny. I'll put you in suspension. Mm, A lot of the games you guys recommend aren't really my style. What is going on? No, it doesn't have to be only cute people. I just like to have things that I know is nice to look at while playing. If I gotta look at an ugly world. It's like life. Sometimes you just need to look at something nice looking to make up for having such a going to such an ugly, horrible place. That's why I have a dog. You're like, oh, being alone is so ugly and boring and horrible. But you have a dog, so you're like, ah, no, they're mine. I can survive this. He's nice to look at. I'm cheered up. It's like that type of feeling. Or like when people go to work and they have that work eye candy. Like, ah, this is great. I'm strolling myself too. I'm looking at my own list as well. But what else was I doing today? I slept so much today because I like stayed up yesterday. That was the worst mistake of my life. I literally knocked out so many times. Way too many times. I was knocked out. I couldn't keep my eyes open for too long before going, I'm done. Down for the count. I'm never staying up that late again. That was the worst decision of my life. Um, I don't know why you guys do it. Why do you guys stay up? It's not fun. It's not fun. No, 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 no. We don't need responsibility here. We don't need responsibility here. Trust me. If you were responsible, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Responsible people do not come here. No, no, it's okay. It's okay. We are here to survive without responsibility. If you are responsible, that means you don't come here because you understand that this is where debauchery and the bottom of the barrel is. And you're very accepting of being bottom of the barrel. Because you know why? Everything sinks to the bottom at some point. So everything comes to you. You don't have to strive to work hard to go up higher. That's my life motto. You're shouting out these titles to me. I have other games, too, I have to play, right? You know that, right? Like, I have a backlog of games on my computer I have to play. I told you to get Chinese food. What do you mean instead? I recommended Chinese food. So technically, it's no instead. Nah, there's no such thing as just demos. Demos become a part of your soul. But you change your mind? Wow. I thought you were going to stay strong and true to your rice love. What Chinese food did you end up getting? Is it good? I gained 3 pounds off the diet. Summer's coming. I can't look like a mess. My life is so hard. Being a girl is so hard. Being a girl is so hard. What? How do you get weight by eating a lot of... You're just trying to insult me at this point. What do you mean? Why'd you say it like that? You didn't have to say it like that. You did not have to say it like that. It is not only ice cream. It's because I eat food at work. If I didn't eat food at work, like if I didn't eat lunch at work, I would be good. But like the cafeteria and people, they because your contract includes a meal. They feed you a meal at work, and normally then, I'm not gonna say my body shape. My body shape's kind of similar to my model. Like I'm not norm. I'll gain weight if I like eat a lot of salt, like sodium in bread, like a normal person. My chest isn't as big as my model. That's for sure. That's crazy. You can poke an eye out, or your back would be hurting every day. Can't do that. Can't do that. Your back will hurt. I remember listen, okay? Sometimes You know? Yeah. Sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say. You get it? You get it. You get it. Wait, maybe I can download a voice changer and do a voice changer for since I'm in just chatting. How do you do voice changer? Like, is that a setting in OBS? Let me see. Microphone. Do Let me see. I should ask Google, huh? Let me see. I say ask Google, but I use Firefox. I use Firefox and I said I should ask Google. I'm like insulting the program that I am using. They're probably like, oh, you're gonna ask Google? So you're saying I got you sick. You're saying I got you sick. You know, let me see. Voice changer. OBS. Plugin. OBS does not, but you can easily modify it with the voicemail software. Dedicated voice changer software. I don't want to pay for this. Built-in. Download and install a VST. Virtual Studio. What is this? Click with the... How... Did you just have that like on standby ready to copy paste? Click the gear icon next to your microphone in the source files. Okay. There's no gear, but okay. Filters. Okay. Under audio, click the plus and add effects. Oh, okay. I mean, it was correct, a lot of it. Just some of the things it described weren't, but the pathway was right. Okay. So, what do I... This one. Okay. Select plugin. Did it work? Don't. It's a trap. It's a trap. They're going. Apparently, there's news that they're going to have like another Switch 2 release. There is rumors of a new Switch 2's coming out, like a upgraded version. Like, you know how the Switch had the OLED edition? There's rumors that that's going to come out. Also, Switch 2 sales were going down, so they're trying to also push it. Where... So, am I dumb? Filters? I did what it said, Ice. I don't see. Maybe I'm supposed to click something else? What's this? Invert polarity. I don't know what that is. Equalizer? What's an equalizer? Oh, maybe this is what it is. I think I might need to put my headphones on. I don't know what you hear though. You're gonna hear what I can't hear. Hello, hello. How are you? A Steam Deck? What's a Steam Deck? What's a Steam Deck? How dare you use phrases you know I don't know? That's so rude. I'm doing good. Oh, I was debating on that too, but I have a Switch. Really? The games cost cheaper? The games are more cheaper on the Steam Deck? I mean, that would make sense. Those things are expensive. It's almost a million won. I don't have that kind of money. That's like 2 months, almost 2 months rent. What's this? What is this? Do you hear a difference? I can't hear anything. Do you hear a difference? Do you hear a difference? Is it working? I didn't change the voice. I just used the equalizer. I don't know how to, because I can't hear anything. So it's not entertaining for me because I can't hear anything. You're the ones hearing stuff. I can't hear my own voice. Like this, move the slider this way. No, there's no reverb option. Yay, I'm so happy you can hear. That's good. Because I slide it all the way up. I don't know how it sounds though. Like, I still talk normal. Let me try this one. What's this? The raw version of my voice? Wow, I think I should be offended. I'm offended. You said my voice is horrible? Wow, Ice. I can't believe you. How's this voice? This one, no? Okay. Let me try this one all the way up. Okay, this is the other one all the way up. Of the three mixer. How is this voice? I'm inside of a radio? This voice is the best voice, you said? This is the most ideal voice for me? This is my ideal voice, you say? Okay, we'll keep this voice then. Hello, I'm Lulu. How are you? Thanks for watching. I sound like I'm underwater. You said I sound like a boy. I don't know what I sound like. You guys are supposed to give me hits. I can't hear my voice. I can't hear my voice, so I don't know. Wait, let me see. I can't hear my voice. Oh, wait. I think I changed something. Let me see. Wow, wow. Oh, I hear it. Let me see. Let me see. How about this? How about this? That's the, that's the what? I don't, I don't think this is the voice mixer for the speaking thingy. I don't think it's that. I think this is just my mic setting. I don't think it's that. For like pitches and stuff, I don't think it didn't have. It only has options that change around my main mic setting, not for pitches. Nothing for pitches were there. No, no, no. I'm not touching that game. I'm not downloading that game. I deleted that. I deleted that demo. I deleted that demo. As soon as I exit the game, I deleted the demo. That game is never coming back onto my stream. It was not one of the best streams. You are making fake, you are like creating propaganda. You're creating propaganda now. Nothing happened the whole stream because I refused to move. Yeah, there's nothing for voice pitching. Nothing for voice pitching on the. It says I gotta download an outside program. You can't rewrite you can't say rewriting history is the best. If that's the case, then I'll rewrite history too. I never dropped anything on stream, but I'm not gonna rewrite history when I say that I am very mature. That's the truth. I am a mature, sophisticated person. Everyone here should know that. I think let me see. I can use a few pro. Let me be one. You can make audio without expensive plugins. The only thing expensive for free one software free. I suggest is processing your own audio. Eliminator should be the last plugin in the chain. Eliminator is used to increase the loudness of your audio. You are joking? Yeah, I wasn't. I am a sophisticated lady. That one wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke. I'm very sophisticated and mature, and everyone who watches me always says, "Wow, Lulu, you give great advice. Wow, Lulu, you're so mature. How do we be like you?" And I'm just like, well, guys, what can I say? And also, what's this? Why is no one agreeing with me? You should all be like, yeah, that's correct, Lulu. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but no one's agreeing with me. You should all be agreeing with me right now, saying, Lulu, you are very mature and wise. But no one's agreeing with me, which is awkward. So, when are we going to start agreeing with me? I'm waiting. What do you mean eat cookies? Swag cookie? Swag pizza? No, you're supposed to be like, wow, Lulu, you're right. You're so mature. I agree with you. What was I thinking? What was I thinking you weren't mature? I can give life advice. I'm so good at that too. Like, I'm so good at giving advice. Like, you guys just don't know how mature I am, okay? Yeah, yeah. That's right. I am. Thank you. I am. I am. I am. I'm the best. I'm a mature adult. What do you mean, what are you? I'm a mature adult. What else would I be? That's what I am. I'm a mature person who is wise and intellectual and smarter than a fifth grader, stronger than any fourth grader, that's for sure. Um, I drink black coffee and I can handle crossword puzzles and I do Sudoku. Um, I do so many mature things. Your mind is going to be blown. That's what I am. I'm a mature person. Like, when you watch me, you're like, whoa, she is so mature. I don't know what to do. What am I even watching? I'm not mature enough to watch this. Oh, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, I can't handle this. Is so mature and out of my league of intelligence. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing. I am the first thing that should cross your mind is being mature. That's very correct. That's the best answer you should say. That's the only answer you should say. Impossible. Impossible. There's only one thing you will think of, and that's me being mature. Nothing else. Eh? So mature. So mature. I'm so mature. I'm so mature. I'm the most mature. What? What did you say? What do I need? Huh? What? What did you hear? Tell me. No. Hmm. I didn't hit anything. I'm mature and I didn't hit anything. I. This hurts. Hello? Okay, I turned it off. How do you know I'm listening to my own voice? Is the setting different? I don't know how to make the effects go into stream. Let me see. Yes. 1000% yes. Yes, I would go crazy. I would go insane if I had to hear my own voice. That is correct. I still wouldn't listen because you gotta hear your voice to use the voice changer, you know. Because I'm so mature that my voice, it doesn't sound mature like me. It doesn't sound mature enough for me, you know? Because I'm a mature lady. Use a mommy voice? Oh, there. Baby needs a diaper change. Pat, pat. Oh, you need to get a bottle? Okay, let me fill up your baby bottle. Drink it. Drink it! You better drink it. Ew. That is your mommy voice. I did it. I did the whole mommy spiel. I did it correctly. What do you mean the stream changed? Isn't that what moms do? Isn't that what moms do? I did it. You said mommy voice. What else do moms talk about? Go to your room. Put that down. Don't make me tell your father. No, no allowance for you. You better not walk out that door. You're grounded. Is that how I'm supposed to do it? Did I do it correctly? Did I win? Someone's used to being grounded. I never got in trouble when I was younger. I never got in trouble. I hate ASMR. It sounds like you're in my personal space. I hate ASMR. It's like someone's standing way too close to me. And I can't stand it. It's like, get away from me. Move, scoot. That's all I think when I'm listening to people like show clips of ASMR. I was a very good child. I like reading books, and I was weird. Like, even though I have a normal bedroom as a kid, I still would like take all my shoes out of the closet, and like there's these lights that like people put into closets, like it's a push light. You put the batteries in and you push it. It's a circle and it lights up. You push it again, it turns off. So I would take one of those after taking all the shoes out of my closet, and then I would put my blanket and bring the push light with me, and then act like the closet was my bedroom. Like, this is my room now. This is my secret room. And I would stay in there and like purposely act like my real room was just like the patio area, and the bottom of the closet was my room. I'm like, I'm gonna go sleep here. And like I got yelled at many times, like, you can't sleep there, Lulu. You have a bed. And I was like, no, this is my room. This is my room. Like, I did this when I didn't even know about Harry Potter. I just like going, this is comfortable. And like, my dog does it. And I'm like, but you didn't know me when I was younger, dog. How did you inherit this? Like, he'll try to fit between small spaces to lay down. And I'm like, no, you can't do it. Like, he likes having his body next to a wall or a corner. He hates not. But, yeah. There is. There is something really comfortable about small spaces and forcing yourself to fit into a small space. It feels comfortable. I don't know why. There has to be a scientific reason for it. I feel like there is. I feel like there's like a science to it that we don't know because we're not intellectually involved in science, so we don't know it yet. But I feel like someone who is good at science will explain it. It's like how you hate being in, like, even if you're in a room, you hate if the room is like completely empty and it's like you and like everything else is this open space. I hate that because it feels like anything can happen. To push in on your why? No. When I'm sleeping, I keep my pillows a certain way. So that way I can not hurt my shoulder. Because I hate hurting my shoulder. And because you got a furry plushie to sleep with, Himmel will kill you for that. Himmel would die for that plushie. Himmel will go in your house and rob you and steal it. Wow. Not me. I have pillows. And then I keep them... Like, I have the special pillow that has, like, the memory foam cooling thing. And it, like, has an indent. So that way your head stays in one spot. And your shoulders always have a cushion on it. Because, like, when I go to sleep, it's great. Hello. Hi. Hi, Tessanamana. Do I play games? Like Saw? Like, kidnap people and put them into a torture chamber and say, do you want to play a game? Like that? I mean, legally, I would say no. Legally, no. If you're the feds, no. There is nothing suspicious. Legally, I did nothing suspicious. I play games. There are games. I play games. I'm a gamer. I play games. I play Solitaire, Minesweeper. I play games. It's my stream. I do what I want. I do what I want. Solitaire has in-game content? There's an ending to Solitaire? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, there's content in Solitaire? There's a story mode? Solitaire has a story mode? I didn't know. What? I'm not buying a game in the summer sale. I just wanted to see it. I got too many games in my backlog and I just bought Digimon recently, remember? And I'm going through the thing with the person. So, like, I'm not buying a game right now. My gaming folder is very big. I have so many in my queue. I have Sonic, I have Overcooked, Spring Rich, Tilly or Sophie. I have Liar's Bar, Weathering Waves, Super Monkey Ball. I gotta finish my Story of Seasons. Can I swim? I mean, my monkey balls can't swim. They can't swim. That wasn't a thing. They couldn't swim. It's not an infinite game. What are you talking about? You get married and you have your kid and then the game's over. And then it's like, oh, time to reset your journey. And like you can decide when a kid's old enough to move away to start a new save file that way and start all over from scratch. It's not an infinite game. I mean, you can like make it so your kid never grows up. But it's there's a lot of content in Story of Seasons. Some games you do. Some you do. Like the older ones, no. That is a horrible metaphor. That's a mom's life. That's what you guys want for your mommy streams. You want a mom to talk about her child leaving? I could play Weathering Waves. I can re-log in to see what the game's like again, because I forgot. You guys can watch me play Heartopia. My brain is very fried right now, so I don't... It doesn't feel like doing a lot of thinking. I'll be honest. My brain doesn't feel like doing a lot of thinking. Multitasking is something my brain does not want to do. At this moment, my brain... Let me see if I can find a video to share and watch with you guys. Let me look. Do 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 do. Learning new skills like drawing. Why? Why do I need a new skill like drawing? Why do you want me to have a skill? Why can't I be a bum? Why are you expecting things from me? Why can't I be a bum? No. Why can't I be a bum? I want to be a bum. I want to be a bum. Let me open YouTube. We can watch... What was I watching before? Your network stopped networking. How does your network stop networking? You better get that network working. Maybe the net fell. Maybe you got a hole in your net. Maybe you have a hole in your net. You're gonna watch Metro's YouTube channel? Metro's getting stalked? Metro's getting stalked by a crazy lady? Metro, what happened to you? Are you okay, Metro? How is it going? Are you still being stalked by a crazy lady? Okay. Found the video. I found the video. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do this? Pop out window and then go down. No. You would run them over? You're gonna run them over? If someone's stalking you, you're gonna run them over? That's horrible. That's horrible. You can't do that. You go to jail. You go to jail. You go to jail. Your computer is shitting? Ew. What type of computer do you have? That's gross. Maybe you should get a new computer. My computer doesn't do that. Thank goodness. You're so rude, though. If they stalk you, that means they love you. Have you not heard of a yandere? That's the truest form of love. The truest form of love is stalking someone, you know? How else can you know someone loves you? You need to know someone loves you by how they stalk you. If they can't stalk you, then it's not true love. Is some French sitting on someone's shoes? Ew. My dog did that before for a friend. He pooped in someone's shoe when he was a puppy. It was funny. Well, I thought it was funny. The friend did not. The friend did not think it was funny. I thought it was hilarious, though. I thought it was hilarious. And I thought that's all that matters. As long as I laughed, nothing else mattered. Okay, so we're going to watch this video together. Let me see. Let me see. Wait, is the audio in? Let me check. Huh. What is it? Let me make sure. There's no audio. There we go. So we're going to watch this video together. I'm not going to tell you the title. You guys are going to have to guess the title. My dog eats grass too nowadays. I'm going to talk about that. I had to Google if that was normal or not because I was getting worried about his dumb self. Because I was like, stop eating grass. Apparently it is normal. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It's weird. It's like I feed you. You have food at home. Bye-bye. Bye. Please subscribe. You'll enjoy it. Come back later, okay? I'll miss you. Bye-bye. Bye.
YouTuber Dan Tavius has been missing for 4 weeks at this point, and authorities are saying he's probably dead. The YouTuber was last seen gambling at a casino where he was overheard saying, quote, Holy shit, that was everything I had. The police have done a massive search and rescue operation, and no human remains have been found. Only a nitrous oxide
I didn't mute
container
myself, I just
and a
stopped
packet of
talking.
rhino pills. Back to you.
I wasn't talking. I just stopped talking. Am I muted? Wait, what? I'm muted? I'm muted?
You know, I wouldn't really recommend faking your own death. These days with the cell phones and the internet and...
Maybe. But Google said it was common for most dogs to eat grass. For like help, it's like how people chew gum for gas and stuff. It's like something about their digestion. So we're watching a video of ranking people who fake their deaths. This creator's pretty funny. He speaks with a strong accent, a Brooklyn accent, I think, or Bronx, whatever. There's nothing going to be there. Don't worry about it. I know. There's nothing going to be there. We're going to look at people who fake their death. You muted your own sound? See, a mature person like me wouldn't laugh at that. Because that happens to everyone. Everyone goes through that. Everyone experienced that. So I'm not going to laugh at you because I'm mature. And I've done that before too. So because I'm a mature person, I'm not going to laugh.
the NSA monitoring your every move, your chances of pulling it off are slim to none. That being said, it's not impossible. Now, unfortunately, we can't reach out to people who have faked their own deaths and ask them how they did it, but we can do the next best thing and study people who tried and failed to pull it off and learn from their mistakes. And that's exactly what I did. So I've compiled a list of 10 rules that you absolutely need to follow if you're going to fake your own death. Starting with rule number 1, never get anyone else involved.
Samuel Israel III was born with a silver spoon in his ass. He came from one of the richest and most powerful families in New York.
Listen here, that side conversation about me, why am I getting shots fired? I got permission to laugh. You shouldn't fire shots at me. I got permission to laugh. I got permission. I shouldn't get any shots fired at me. There should be 0 shots fired at me, honestly. Like, everyone should be nice to me. If anything, everyone should be so nice to me. I got permission to laugh. Now you're saying I got a horrible laugh? Wow, everyone's just attacking me left and right and front and center. Nothing. I can't do anything fun. Everyone's just laughing at me. I can't have any fun. No fun. I can't believe everyone's just like, let me have fun. I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. Wait a second. I'm not a bully. Fake news. Fake news. I'm not a bully. I'm so kind. I'm so kind. I'm not a bully. I'm like so kind. I can't be a bully. I can't be a bully. I'm nice. Nice people can't be bullies. It's the law. It's the law. The law says nice people can't be bullies. So you're lying. You're lying. I'm not a bully. I'm nice. Nice people can't be bullied. It's illegal for me to be a bully. Let me put you guys there. Because Ice would get sad. I'm not a bully. I'm nice. I'm the best. I'm so kind. Like Mother Teresa over here. I'm Mother Teresa. Ooh, wait, what? What do you mean a different type of laugh? Like what? What type of laugh should I make? What's a different type of laugh you want? You have to give me examples. Give me something to work with. I'm not a clown. I know I told you Mother Teresa wasn't great. I told you she was poisoning people to keep them sick longer to help her own image. I know that. Just like I know Gandhi slept with little boys. I know the truth. You can't lie to me. No one can lie to me. Everyone people thought were saints were whole hypocrites. I know the truth. My eyes are open. Like laugh in excitement or in despair. Wait, that's not a laugh, that's a cry. Laugh with excitement. Did I pass? Did I pass? I'm taking that as a... Yeah, Lulu, you totally passed. Good job. So... what you're saying is, I passed. So you're saying I passed. Well, then that's all that matters. I passed. That's the only thing that matters is me passing. So we're watching a video on people who faked their own death and how they got caught. Because sometimes you gotta go on the run and you gotta prepare for that. Some of you guys, I know you do illegal things, so you guys need to prepare for your futures.
Who made billions from importing sugar and chocolate. Sam spent a good deal of his life sitting around leeching off his parents' money. But sometime in the 80s, he decided he needed to get off his ass and make a name for himself. So he pulled himself up by his bootstraps and used his family connections to become a stockbroker on Wall Street. A job that he was not qualified for in the slightest.
Yes, it's illegal to fake your own death. Because you were messing with government documents, because they have to make a death certificate and stuff. And like also insurance is involved. So if you have a high insurance, you can get time for that if you can't pay back that money. Because some people fake their death to take the insurance money from their own death. It's like how technically committing suicide is against the law.
Despite that, he eventually gained his footing and he was doing well. So well, in fact, that in 1996 he started his own investment firm, which he named Bayou Hedge Fund. His family's name quickly attracted a bunch of wealthy investors. At its peak, the fund had $450 million in it, which...
If you get caught, I think you just go serve jail time. And you get psych evaluated, but I know sometimes they just give you probation. Because being alive is already jail time. But I think you're going to be put on probation most likely and get psych evaluated. Definitely psych evaluated.
Hold on 1 second. I got to think about this. Got to do the mental math.
Imagine them finding you dying and they start checking your insurance before deciding to keep you alive. That happens in a lot of families. A lot of families do that. Yeah. I'm not going to say anything, but I hypothetically know someone whose grandparent hypothetically killed their husband by seeing him having heart palpitations or something, or a stroke, one of those. And instead of calling the hospital right away, they put him in the bathtub to stage it and then waited for him to stop breathing and then called the ambulance. And then they would, what did they do? And then after the person died, they collected the insurance money. I also know of someone whose same grandparent, who purposely set their house on fire to collect the insurance money. This grandparent was crazy. Like, they were like a real criminal. This grandparent also didn't like me because I was bad at lying. I wasn't a good liar, so they didn't like me that much. I didn't know how to hold secrets that were too important, that were illegal. So I wasn't a very well-liked grandchild, hypothetically speaking. This is a different video.
A lot. Things could not have been going better. Bayou's clients got regular updates that their money was going up. And obviously, Sam Israel was fully embracing the life of a Wall Street degenerate. Fancy cars, coke, hookers, the whole 9 yards. Even rented a mansion from a certain famous Home Alone 2 actor. But is it possible that the Bayou hedge fund wasn't what it seemed? In 2003, a former employee sued Bayou Funds, claiming that he had been fired for asking too many questions.
That's me.
He
I would
claimed
get
that the
fired
company's
for that.
books weren't adding up and that millions of dollars would just randomly disappear.
Wow.
Sam waved the guy off as a disgruntled employee making shit up, and he had receipts to back up that claim. You see, Bayou's books were audited yearly by a third-party accounting firm called Richmond Fairfield Associates. They confirmed that there was no shenanigans and that the firm had indeed produced massive returns for its investors. Bayou would continue to thrive even after this setback. By 2005, it had stated that the firm generated $300 million in profits. But then, out of nowhere, when things were going so good, Sam unexpectedly announced to his clients that he was leaving the hedge fund to spend time with his family. He assured every investor that they would all get their money shortly. But the money, just like the Filipina girlfriend I met online, was never real. But wait, hold on. What about Richmond Fairfield, the firm that was auditing Bayou? Well, Richmond Fairfield was owned by Samuel Israel III, and as it turns out, the firm wasn't making money at all. It was doing the opposite, losing. The whole thing was just a massive Ponzi scheme, one of the biggest in history up to that point, actually. Now, despite the fact that this man had access to some of the best lawyers that money could buy, Sam was sentenced to a big, fat 22 years in prison, which surprised everybody. Usually these white-collar cucks get off with a slap on the dick. At the time, Sam was...
Would you trust that person with your money? Let's be honest. Look at him. Would you trust him with your thousands of dollars investment? I wouldn't. Not with that. No. You're bald, sir. Since you can't let go of your hair, I couldn't trust you with my money. I don't trust anyone with that hairstyle. Because at that point, I believe you should just shave it all off. I trust myself with money. As long as I don't see the money. If I know the money's there, I don't trust it myself. But if I don't see the money, I don't touch it. Like, if I don't see the money and know it exists, I don't touch it. That's why in my house, I have a lot of money hidden in random places. Whenever someone gives me bills, like cash, I just like stick it in random places in my room. So, like, physically in my room, there's a good amount of money. But because it's so out of the way, I don't touch it, so it just grows. One of my friends counted my coin jar, and it had, like, in USD, like, probably $80 in coins. Because I don't trust the bank. No, I don't put it in my mattress. That's the first place thieves look. You gotta be sneaky. You gotta put it inside of a stuffed animal. Put it inside of a stuffed animal is an unpopular character, because if you put in a popular character, the thief might steal your stuffed animal if they have a child. If there's a popular character. I don't do food delivery that commonly. The only delivery I do is groceries. I do food delivery probably like twice a month. Even then it's like not, I wouldn't even say twice a month, probably once a month. I'm too lazy for food delivery. Because then you gotta look at your phone and stroll, and by the time you're finished strolling, I would, realize, oh, this is so much work. I'm not eating. I don't need to order it. This is more work than it calls for. The money doesn't rip, though. How weak is your country's money? Money doesn't break if you put it in the washing machine. How weak is your money? Aren't the money for cash should be stronger than normal paper? It has hemp in it. At least the American dollars do. And I don't put things in my pocket. I always check my pocket before washing laundry. When I say I have cash and coins and stuff, like, I have random mini, like, those small plates that people put accessories and stuff in. I have a whole bunch of those because I do Ichiban Kujis, and that's always one of the tier prizes. So I have like a whole bunch of random mini plates, like tiny dishes for like earrings and coins and stuff like that. So like anytime I find coins, I just put them on that plate. And then like probably like twice at the end of 2 months or something, I would like dump all that coins into like a giant jar because I need to refill that dish again. Because I need to put more space. But I don't trust banks, so I'm always worried, like, what if they steal my coins? So I told my friend, like, I'll give it to the bank, but first count it, so that way I know the bank won't lie to me when they dump it into their coin machine in the back. Because in America, we have these coin machines in, like, some stores, like Coinstar or something's called. And you pour all your coins into the machine, but the machine takes a cut of your coins. I think it takes like 10%. And I was like, no way. You're not, even if I got $1, you take a dime? No way. So like imagine if you had $100, that means the bank, that machine takes $10. It's like, you're a machine. Why are you taking $10? You should have a flat rate of a dime.
pushing 50, and a 22-year prison sentence might as well have been life. So Sam had nothing left to lose. While he was out on bail, Sam hit up some of his connections, former CIA and Mossad guys who had gotten him a new identity. Social security card, ID, birth certificate, everything he needed. Then he purchased an RV for $55,000 and decided he was going to live out of that and travel the country. An idea he came up with after watching the film RV. But all that was the easy part. The hard part was staging his death. On June 9th, 2008, Sam drove up the Bear Mountain Bridge in upstate New York. He parked his car on the side and jumped off the bridge into the construction nets below, which are used to catch rogue pieces of concrete that might fall. Then he crawled through the net, Mission Impossible style, to the other side of the bridge, where one of his Mossad contacts was waiting to take him to his RV several miles away. Now, the police didn't even bother doing a search and rescue because it was pretty obvious that the dude staged his own death. I mean, the schmuck wrote, "Suicide is painless" on the hood of his car. What the hell did he think the cops were going to be like? Well, I guess he must have whacked himself then, case closed. Now, even though it was obvious that the dude was on the lam, the cops still couldn't find him. Sam could have probably laid low for a while with his fake identity and maybe gotten away with it. But he made one fatal mistake. He got his girl involved. You see, Sammy had told his girlfriend about the whole scheme and that the two of them were going to live happily ever after together in his trailer. Huge mistake, because when the police questioned her, she folded like a lawn chair. The cops now knew that Sam was hiding out somewhere in a huge RV, and he realized the jig was up and turned himself in, gaining another 2 years on top of his sentence in the process. So yeah, very important. Don't get anyone involved that doesn't have to be.
If I fake my own death, I'm not telling anybody. That's the rule number one. It's like robbing a bank. If you're robbing a bank, you don't tell anyone who's not part of the plan. Like, if you're not part of committing the crime, you don't get to know any of the information. Because you gotta lose something too. Only people who are also losing something can join the crime and know the information. I have a dog. I have a dog. ISIS, like, basically called me a lonely bum. ISIS called me a lonely loser who's unloved. You're just the same level as me, though. So you can't judge me. You're the same level. He probably would. My dog's a traitor. He probably would. He's a traitor. He walks up to strangers and let them pet him. Like, anyone's like, "Oh, cute," or they say "Anya" to him, he'll turn because he knows that means he can play with the person. He's a traitor. So no, he wouldn't come with me. He wouldn't know about the crime either. He'll be the first to betray me. He's like, "Oh, a treat? Let me give you all the information you need." So no. No.
If you're going to fake your death, you need to be the only one who knows about it. Rule number 2, and these are in no particular order, by the way, no tattoos.
I feel like that's a very obvious rule if you're faking your death. Make sure you have no tattoos. People who have tattoos, you're automatically going to get caught fast. Unless you get it, like, surgically removed. And I heard that's very painful. Like, no matter the size of the tattoo, I heard it's more painful to get it removed than it is to get the tattoo. I never got a tattoo removed, so I don't know. I never got a tattoo or a tattoo removed, so maybe someone else can answer that if it's painful. But I heard it's more painful to get it removed. I don't know why, though. Or is it like, what, a suction cup taking the ink out of your skin? Why is it more painful? Like, what is it doing? I said no, I don't. I don't. I corrected my sentence. Because I realized. That's why I was going, I wonder why people said that.
okay? This may seem like it's not a big deal, but it is. They say not to judge a book by its cover, but in my experience, tattoos are a pretty solid indicator of people's personality. Now, of course, there are some exceptions. I do have a tattoo from my brief stint in federal prison that I'm not very proud of, and I hope people don't judge me because of it. I guess my point is, you gotta be careful with tattoos, especially if you're trying to fake your own death. Take the case of Chandra Mohan Sharma. He successfully escaped his marriage and started a new life, only to be identified by one of his tattoos. Sharma was an Indian political activist from Delhi. When he was approaching 40, bro had some kind of crazy midlife crisis, and he decided that he wanted to leave his wife to go be with his 26-year-old Guma. Now, getting divorced in India is a long and complicated process, apparently. So Sharma decided to opt out for the easier solution and fake his own death. This way, everybody wins. He could go be with his girlfriend, and his wife would still get a little bit of something from the insurance policy.
Yeah,
Plus,
see what I
she
was
wouldn't
talking
have to
about
deal
before
with the social
with the faking death? That's one of the reasons why it's a crime.
stigma of being divorced. Okay, well, in a weird way, that's pretty thoughtful, actually. Maybe he's not such a bad guy. On May 1st, 2024, Sharma murdered a homeless man, put him in his car, and then set it on fire so that the body would be unrecognizable. Wow, okay, I think I spoke too soon. He's a bad guy. He's a really bad guy. Sharma found a mentally unstable man who used to roam the same area and became friendly with the man. He took the man to his car and strangulated him with a belt. The homeless man was then put in the driver's seat before setting the car on fire. After that ugly business was out of the way, Sharma moved to Bangalore with his new girlfriend so he could... Well, but there was only one problem. The girlfriend never told anyone where she was going, so her parents reported her missing. And it didn't take long before Sharma got sick of her ass too, because he started anonymously calling her family, begging them to come get her. Police were...
See, this is why, also, if you fake your death, don't bring anyone you're in a relationship with. Because they're going to get annoying. Like, when it's time to break up with someone and you fake your death, it's like, they're going to turn me in. Crap, I might as well marry this person then. Like, how do you break up with someone who's like, who is one of the people who knows you're on the run, faking your identity? Oh wait, you can't. You're stuck with them. That would suck. It would suck so much.
Able to trace those calls and eventually track Sharma down to the Honda factory where he worked. Now, by this point, he had changed his appearance, but there's one thing he didn't change. The tattoo of his wife and children's names on his arm. I mean, there's no explaining your way out of that one, dog. But this dude was a freaking super genius compared to the next schlemiel we're going to be talking about.
Police say this man has lived his life on...
Oh, this guy. You guys know him? He's pretty famous about faking death. He's like really famous. You guys know him? Like, I think a lot of TV shows memed him. Or, not meme, parodied him.
Under at least 16 different names. They believe he fled from America to the UK to avoid rape charges in Utah. Then, in 2020, they were told he was dead.
Nicholas Rossi is as vile and disgusting as he is silly. It's kind of a weird combination, kind of like a clown who murders people. Damn. I wonder if anyone's ever thought of that before. That would make a good movie. Born Nicholas Aliverdian, Rossi... Oh, shit, he's Armenian, bro? God damn, that explains a lot. Rossi had a history of behavioral problems, basically since he was born. And when you hear about his dad, it'll make sense why. You see, his father was a psychopath with a criminal record longer than my Uncle Ruben's. From forging checks to selling drugs to emulating Nintendo games, this man's degeneracy had no limits. Nick's mom left his dad after he continuously beat her and her children, and she later married this guy Nicholas Rossi, who also had a bit of a temper. That's why Nick ended up in the system.
Nicholas took his stepfather's surname, but the pair's relationship was nothing short of turbulent.
As a child, he was trouble. Hit his mother, hit his grandmothers. He was the devil's spawn.
At age 12, he legally emancipated himself.
That's a 12-year-old. That's a 12-year-old. That's not a 12-year-old. That's not a 12-year-old. That's not a 12-year-old. There's no way. This doesn't look like it's someone who's 12. Wow, these kids grow up so fast. Grow up so fast. He still looks like a nerd. The car behind him makes his hair look like he has a ponytail.
And was put in the care of the Rhode Island Department of Children. Now, Nick was already a disturbed kid, and this only made his mental health worse. He spent the next few years moving from group home to group home on an almost nightly basis, and the other kids would bully him, beat him up, and steal his stuff. That's why after Rossi turned 18, he dedicated his life to trying to reform the Department of Children. He organized rallies, held news conferences, and even filed lawsuits against...
It's so weird to think, because we saw him in the future with the wheelchair and the gas mask, oxygen mask, and then we saw him as a kid, and now we're seeing him in his like 20s, 30s. Like, it makes me not excited to imagine how I will look older, because that's a lot of changes in appearance. Holy crap. I thought you were supposed to retain some of your features. He didn't retain anything. Like, none of his features are still there from when he was a kid. Even his hair texture changed.
Against state officials for abuse and conspiracy.
Aliverdian is suing this long list of former and current state officials and the DCYF for how he was treated while in state care. He alleges he was physically...
Wait a second. What was that building name? Go back.
And sexually assaulted while he was moved in and out of some 20 group homes in 3 states.
Like your worst nightmare.
No. Go back. I want to know that building name. That building name was Sesame Street-like.
And the other kids would bully him, beat him up, and steal his stuff. That's why after Rossi turned 18, he dedicated his life to trying to reform the Department of Children. He organized rallies, held news conferences, and even filed lawsuits against state officials for abuse and conspiracy.
Or A Midsummer Night's Dream, the guy who voiced Olaf.
List of former and current state officials
he voiced Olaf.
And the DCYF.
No, Kristoff. He voiced Kristoff. 101 Friendship Street. That's a real address. That's a real address. That's a real address. It sounds so fake. Like, it sounds like if someone asked for my address and I want to give someone a fake address. This is a real address. Huh. It does look like it belongs on Sesame Street, though. Would you tell me how to get to 100 Friendship Street?
In state care. He alleges he was physically and sexually assaulted while he was moved in and out of some 20 group homes in 3 states.
Like your worst nightmare. Multiply it by 5,000.
For a while, it was looking like Nicky might have a promise.
See? Look at his future. He didn't really retain much of his appearance.
Political career in the future, but then he went and fucked it all up. In 2008, Nick enrolled in college in Ohio, and bro couldn't even finish a semester without sexually assaulting someone. Not to get too graphic, but Nick was accused by a female student of groping and exposing himself to her And that's putting it lightly. The woman decided to press charges, and Nick, being the ridiculous man that he is, showed up to court with a cane and a fake limp and claimed that the accusations were made to cover up the woman cheating on her boyfriend. And
yeah, I don't know if you saw anyone, like, films do that type of skit, too. Like, he's one of the people who created that. Well, also Ted Bundy did, too, but he doesn't count.
To his credit, he had some pretty solid evidence to back up this claim.
Ted Bundy doesn't
The woman
count.
had made a post on MySpace around the time of the alleged sexual assault. I can't forgive you for what you've done. I loved you so much, and you'll never have any idea.
He was cheap. He was cheap. He couldn't afford the beard. Okay, beards are expensive. Beards are expensive.
But I went too far by lying and getting some stranger to go to jail so you wouldn't think I would cheat on you, even when I did slip because he was cute. If it wasn't...
I like how he made a fraudulent MySpace post but still decided to compliment himself. Like, he was cute, though. Like, sir, you don't look cute. It looks even more unbelievable that she typed this when you add that. You don't look like... I should be polite.
Already obvious that this was complete horseshit, the court called in a forensics expert who confirmed that it was complete horseshit. He said there was 90% certainty that the blog post had been completely fabricated. Unsurprisingly, Nick was found guilty and was required to register as a sex offender, which pretty much destroyed his chances of having a political career. Following his court loss, Nick wrote an essay.
Did you hear that? You know, this tells you how far in the past of America that is. That doesn't change your political career prospect anymore. Nope, not anymore. So much has changed in a decade.
Titled My Personal 9/11, where he compared his legal troubles to 9/11, which was a national tragedy, by the way. By the time this was written, Nick had sexually assaulted at least 4 other women across the United States. And if that wasn't bad enough, he was also a con man. Nick had scammed people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars and was being investigated by the FBI for identity theft and fraud.
Investigations have also been carried out into various counts of fraud. This man began working for a Canadian woman who's expanding her business across the pond.
I lost a lot of money, not just the 40 grand, but, you know, hundreds of thousands because I had to do damage control.
Somehow, he was able to avoid going to jail, but it seemed like the walls were closing in on him. On top of the fraud case, he was also wanted for a rape that was committed in Utah all the way back in 2011. So basically, bro was cooked. But then, things got even worse for him when he died. On February 29th, 2020, Alaverdian's obituary was posted online. And I'm just going to read an excerpt from it because it's so ridiculous. Mr. Alaverdian died 2 months after going public with his diagnosis of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. At the bedside were Mrs. Alaverdian, their 2 children, and extended family. His last words were, "Fear not and run towards the bliss of the sun." What an asshole. It went on to say that he was cremated and his ashes were spread at sea. And a few years would pass with no trace of Nick, and it was looking like the guy might have actually died. Okay, so let's jump ahead to 2022, Glasgow, Scotland. A bloke by the name of Arthur Knight caught...
2022. 2022. He got caught during COVID era. When everyone's on lockdown, how do you get caught when everyone's not supposed to be outside? Was COVID still in 2022? Let me think. Wait. Yeah, it was still in 2022. Like, everyone's inside. How did you get caught?
A really bad case of this fake disease that was going around back then, and he ended up going into a coma. Now, in a stroke of dumb luck, Arthur's nurse happened to see an Interpol red notice for one Nicholas Rossi, and she noticed that he had the exact same tattoos as her patient.
And then there are the tattoos, which nurses at a Scotland hospital reportedly used to identify Knight as Alaverdian, who was previously photographed with body art on both arms.
What are the odds of that? So 2 police officers showed up and arrested him on suspicion that he was Nicholas Rossi, and their suspicions were correct. Spoiler alert. In his defense, Knight said, quote, "Throughout the 18 days I was comatose, I did not have free will over my body. I have never had tattoos prior to being in the hospital."
Did you hear that excuse? I had no free will over my body when I was in a coma. I had no tattoos before going to the hospital. That's like a very valid excuse. Your Honor, you can't question that. That sounded legit to me. It sounded legit. Or is there any proof that he had tattoos before entering his coma? No. Your Honor, he's innocent. Free the man.
So this schmuck claimed that somebody came into the hospital while he was in a coma and spent hours tattooing his arms to make him look like a fugitive rapist from the United States for no reason. Arthur Knight was so adamant that he was innocent that he decided to do an interview with Dateline NBC to clear his name.
What do you say to someone who believes that you are Nicholas Alaverdian?
I am not Andrea. I am not Nicholas Alaverdian, and I do not know how to make this clearer. I can't walk. People say that's an act. Let me try to stand up. Let me try to stand up. Exactly.
Bro, this guy is so silly. I keep forgetting he's a psychopathic sex predator. Knight was extradited to the United States to stand trial for his crimes, but he continued to deny that he was Nicholas Alaverdian. That is until 2024, when he completely dropped the accent and claimed that he went on the run because he was getting death threats from officials in Rhode Island due to his activism. He claimed that all these accusations against him were some kind of grand conspiracy because he spoke out against the Rhode Island foster care system.
For years, he's claimed he's an Irish orphan framed by authorities named Arthur Knight.
Like,
however, today, under oath, Rossi admitted to using a number of aliases, including Arthur Knight, but claimed the reason behind the name changes was because there was a number of threats made against him. These threats, Rossi say, stem from his previous work in child services. However, when asked who made the threats, he refused to answer, claiming the assailants could still go after him.
Amazing stuff, man. Absolutely incredible.
You know, researching this topic has been kind of a pain in the ass, because a lot of articles will omit details and other ones are...
So, as you can see, that's a great way to fake your death. Who else thinks that they can do as well as he did? Not I. Not I. Look, did you see that acting? It was like Golden Globe award winning. Like, that acting quality he performed was amazing. That was amazing acting. Oh, I should have put subtitles on for you guys. Oopsie. Oopsie. I forget. People should have subtitles when they're watching videos on stream. Oopsie. Not my fault. It's midnight 01. I have to go to bed because I have to fix my sleeping schedule. Did you enjoy the video? Did you enjoy the 2 cases that we watched? Did you enjoy the chat? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your just chatting stream? Yay, it was fun. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. I have to go to bed. Hope everyone has a great night. Don't kill a homeless man and use their body to steal their identity. As you can see, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you're going on the run, don't bring your boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't bring anyone you're not legally married to, because if they piss you off and annoy you and you want to break up, you can't. You're kind of stuck with them. Might as well marry them. That's why you shouldn't bring them if they're just a boyfriend or girlfriend. At that point, it's like you're married to them. Not worth it. And don't do that. If I actually have a lovely girlfriend, I couldn't think. Then you shouldn't have faked your death. If that was the case, you wouldn't have faked your death. Let's be real. If she was that lovely, you wouldn't want to fake your death, like going, she'll wait for me while I'm in jail. But then you think and realize, would she really wait for you? Do you really believe she would wait for you while you're in jail? Probably not. She's still a girlfriend though, so you gotta make sure she's ready to cut off all ends. Cause like, what if she's like later on, like, oh, he pushed me to it. I didn't want to fake my death, but he made me. I was kidnapped. Like the lady who was part of the the Mexico demon cult. She was one of the high ranked people, but she during the standoff, she claimed that she was kidnapped and she didn't want to do it. So then the police will go okay, who has the biggest crime rep? Who has the biggest reason to fake their death? And then they'll be okay, let's balance it out. They'll even go down who has the most parking tickets unpaid. And then you're caught. Because you probably have unpaid parking tickets. You don't strive me of someone who pays their parking tickets. Oops. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta think of other ways to fake my death. Gotta have backup plans ready. I live in Korea. Gotta do the famous midnight run. That's a real phrase used here by foreigners. It's a real phrase. It actually is. When you have to run in the middle of the night. You abandon your apartment and everything is run. You take whatever you can put in a suitcase and just fly out. It's very common. Not very, very common, but it happens. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. I'll look at them. I'll look at them. I'll look at them. I'll look at them. Bye bye. I'll look at them. I'll look at them. Okay. Toodaloo. Hasta la vista. Get jiggy with it. Like, subscribe, follow, bell ring, poke. Join the Discord. That was the last one I forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop.